We're coming back at 1 o'clock. Sorry, I look bad, but that is where we're going to be touring today.
Goodbye. It is 600 clock hours. It's Monday through Friday from 9 to 3. It takes about 20 weeks to complete. Our cosmetology program, I'm taking you all together if that's okay with you, because they're kind of in the same realm, right?
Yes.
You'll learn nails as well.
Yes,
Is 1,500 hours, and we teach you, all sorts of things about hair and skin and nails, and we will kind of go through it in just a minute. But it takes about 50 weeks or so, and it's still the 9 to 3 Monday through Friday. Okay,
yes,
so it's really not bad once you think about it. I mean, you kind of go through all of these things, but you learn so much in that time. And we are hugely focused on the science behind everything, and that is a big deal to us. Okay, so you probably will have a different makeup room too, but you kind of pop in here. So this is our makeup room. So we do all different styles, we do different techniques. It's a really fun kind of environment. We sometimes do competitions. We do little body painting competitions sometimes too. And I'll show you guys the behind the scenes of your skin. Your nails grow out of your skin, right? So you're going to learn a lot of that too. It is hugely important for us that you understand that side of things, so that way when somebody does come to you and they're wanting a color in their hair, maybe they're having some skin issues, right? And you will get this as well, where you will have you'll learn disorders and diseases of the skin. And you may have it with nails, and you see somebody maybe with some eczema or something going on with their hands and feet or anything like that. You're going to have to understand what that is and how to be able to deal with that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. This is our auditorium currently. Okay, so this is where we do a lot of state board preps. We'll have speakers. We do graduations. We host a whole lot of things in there. And then this is Courtney's classroom to go. So Courtney's classroom is where she does a lot of her lectures for the advanced class. We have an advanced aesthetics program as well. That's more on the medical side of things, and I'll kind of touch base on it when we get into that whole way. But she does a lot of her lectures in there. Courtney is the owner of the school. She will also be your teacher at some points as well. Okay, she's hugely involved. This is her passion. This is what she loves to do, and she loves to see your success. Okay, this is LaDonna's classroom. So in the daytime program for our aesthetics program, this is their first 5 weeks, and they will spend about 50% in lecture and 50% hands-on, which will then be 50% in lecture for you and 50% hands-on for you guys too, okay? So there's that balance of you need to understand how to do something, but you also need to understand the why of what you're doing. So you're gonna have some classroom time as well, okay? So these are all different classrooms that we use for our aesthetics program. You guys, I'll show you your side of things, what it will quote unquote look like. You're gonna have a little bit of imagination because we don't have it quite ready yet, obviously. We just moved here a month ago, so be patient with us, but we're getting there, okay? So I get to show you behind the scenes, which I don't get to do very often. But your classrooms will be set up similarly, right? Tables, chairs, desks, podium, the whole nine, so your teacher can actually lecture to you and kind of go through the skin sciences, anatomy, physiology, chemistry, biochemistry of the skin, understanding hormones, understanding that clinical side of that skincare and hair care and all of that, so that way when somebody does come to you, you can actually go through and help them, right? So if somebody comes to you and you're like, I'm having some alopecia issues, right? My grandma has definitely. See? So let me tell you something that's really going to be awesome for her. You guys are going to learn cosmetology as well, which I'll get into in just a second. This is our dispensary. This is Shannon. She is going to be our director of cosmetology and nails. Say hi. So you will see her all around. Shannon, do you have anything to say?
Which ones were you interested in?
Nail tech, Cosmo.
Oh, that trend of the little press-on nails? Yes, we're going to learn how to do those too in both programs. Hair sculpting for cosmetology, definitely. All the different hair techniques, different color options, different nail techniques, sculpture, gel, nail art. We're going to be doing all of it. All of it. Yes.
And she's fabulous. She's been teaching with us for how many years now? 4, 5?
4.5, 5, almost 5.
Almost 5. And she has her instructor in cosmetology. She's a cosmetologist. She's an instructor cosmetologist. She's also an esthetician. She's taken our advanced program and has taught that. She is a wealth of knowledge. She's brilliant. So her mind goes anywhere. I do love you, but you are brilliant.
Thank you.
But she's really amazing. So if you have questions or anything in regards to your teachers, if for some reason they can't answer them, which I hope at this point they can, I'm sure she'll be happy to help you guys too. Okay, we're all here to support one another. Okay.
My email, feel free, you can email us at any time and we'll go ahead and respond, especially if you have questions when you're searching out the programs.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Shannon. This is our dispensary. This is where you clean, sanitize dishes, make hot towels, dispense products. And laundry will be in there as well. I don't know if you heard about our last campus and how we ended up here, but we had a flood in our last campus. A pipe burst on Christmas and drowned most of the so our washer and dryers drowned. So we're working on getting it plumbed for new washer and dryers and getting this taken care of too. Right behind you is one of our labs that we work currently with student. Okay, so you'll have that. And then we're gonna, since the door's kind of closed, we're gonna kind of go down there. Hopefully there's some machines and equipment that I can show you that you guys will be working on in cosmetology. And you'll at least come in with a nail tech, or if you decide you want to do cosmetology, and you can do that. This is our Venus blow machine. It looks like a little gun in the box that you have. Has a round disc that you attach to the end of it. Inside that round disc is a bunch of needle points. You'll learn 0.25 and 0.5 millimeter depth, so non-medical grade depth. Doesn't penetrate the layer of the dermis of the skin, which is great, but it helps build the collagen that we need those skin cells. So fine lines, wrinkles, acne scarring, even some hair growth opportunities too. So always a good thing in being able to learn something new that helps something else. You'll also get your oncology training, which is huge, okay? And it basically means you don't have to turn anybody away just because they've undergone treatment and passed for cancer or are currently undergoing treatment for cancer. And also, cancer patients can't have certain ingredients, okay? You can't have aluminum, you can't do certain chemicals with them, you can't press certain glands because it could affect what they're doing. It could be a contraindication. So ultimately, you're gonna learn all of that stuff too, okay? And that is gonna be huge for you guys to be able to reach out and actually talk to people about, because people come to get their nails done. It's a relaxing time for them, right? Come and get their hair done. I know I go to my hairstylist, it takes me 3 hours because we're sitting there doing this the whole time, and we're just doing this. It's a relaxing me time, right? And that's what it needs to be. And you want your clients to feel as comfortable as possible around you. And the more that you know, and the more that you over here, this is all for student training. This is our spray tan room, so you guys will learn spray tans as well. You may not. Depending on if you go to cosmetology, which I think you should know if you're interested in here. But ultimately, you'll learn spray tans as well. We use Norvell, it's a great product. Back here is our cafeteria, okay? So our cafeteria is where you can come eat lunch. Yay! It's a great space for you guys. We even have some outdoor tables, which is awesome.
Oh, it's
for a
nice
nice
in here.
day like this. We also have microwaves right around the corner if you want to bring in their lunch every day. We are working on getting some DHEC regulation licensing for actually serving food.
Straight like that. So I don't, once you hit them with that, we'll get it.
We're working on it a whole lot, but we do have some prepackaged kind of snacks and drinks for you guys if you need it, okay? All right, cool. You can also come in up to an hour early every single day, which is hugely important. Why? Well, it's a clock hour based program, right? So you clock in and out every single day, and an extra hour only goes well for you. We're going to go this way. All right. Extra hour every day helps you, one, you can go in there, you can use it as a study hall, study for your test that day, okay? It's really awesome to just go in there and you're like, oh, I gotta study real quick, I gotta have this big test today, right? But also, for purposes of doing client care plans. Client care plans are something you will probably end up doing, okay? It's basically bringing a client's skin or hair from point A to point B and the steps you're going to take to get there. You'll probably have something similar for nails, and maybe your clients come to you over and over and over again. Well, you need to build that relationship with them, and they need to be able to trust you. Again, being able to relay all that information to your client is huge. And those client care plans and kind of having that list of clients and what they like, maybe what they don't like, and all of that. And then how you can move their skin or hair or nails forward, right? The health of their nails is super important to be able to do any acrylics or nail art or anything in the first place. So we want to make sure that we're building that up too, okay? Business projects, all right? We have this in our aesthetics program. I'm assuming pretty well know that you will probably have a business project due in your programs as well. And you basically create and build your own business, all right? And that is huge for us. We want to make sure you understand that aspect of it. For nail tech classroom, this is also going to be a classroom as well, okay? So both of these two rooms are going to be classrooms. There's also lots of classroom space on the back end. So these two here, maybe cosmetology, your back end might be actual nail tech. But we're going to come down here and then we're going to kind of take a right so we can see it a little bit better. This space is huge. Okay, y'all? It is huge, and I don't think you can really appreciate it until you actually get in here and like, oh my goodness. So I don't know if y'all knew, did y'all know what this used to be? Verizon, right? It used to be a call center. So all of these individual bays, can you imagine working with this many people? I can't. That would be a lot. but it's a lot, right? So we need to get rid of all of this equipment and sell it to something else like a call center or whatnot. But ultimately, this whole thing is going to be revamped. We're going to be pulling up carpet and all of that fun stuff. We're going to be placing in nail tech stations and hair stations. I believe all of this side is going to be kind of over in here. It's going to be cosmetology. Way in the back, I believe, kind of in the back section there, is going to be nail tech stations. And there's some classroom space back there as well, okay? And then down this runway over here, which we're going to take a right here, one that's lit right here, we're going to have a runway. It's literally going to be a runway, which is going to be super fun. So we're going to do hair shows and nail shows and beauty contests, whatever, makeup contests that we normally do. So we're really excited to be able to incorporate all facets of the beauty industry into one space. And on the other side over here, eventually, you're going to have a massage therapy program as well. Okay? Feel excited? Are you sure? Yeah, but this is going to be a great space for a runway. Truly, we're going to have this all the way down. So if you can kind of imagine all of that, and this out of the way, this is a huge runway. We're going to have chairs set up, and we're going to be able to have like hoot and holler and sing like swim. I love competitions. I think they're the most fun thing. I love it when they do the body painting competitions. We had our last one did SpongeBob, and it was the most amazing thing. It was the most amazing thing. I was like, how do you do that? They won. But you're going to learn all sorts of different things in this program, different hair techniques, perms, whether it be relaxing or actual curly perms. Nail art, she said, acrylics, and she told me we were going to do the press-on nail thing, and I was like, are we really? And she was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, this is exciting, because I know it's a huge trend.
Yeah.
And so we try to do, in any of our things, we try to do the most to keep up with those trends and what's going on, so that you can be the most up-to-date in what you offer your clients. Does that make sense? Because we don't want you to ever feel like you don't know something and not be able to provide it to your clients. All right? We're going to go out this way. We're going to go back way. Easy peasy, right? What questions do y'all have?
When you do like the roughly like the time frame
So we're hoping for May 1st as a start date. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not sure if it'll happen based on the construction people that are telling us how long it's going to take for them to get all of this stuff out, for them to rip up the carpet, for them to update the electrical where we need it for different stations.